on Fox is presented by Things Off Tonight with Must-See TV.
Please have quiet on the set.
Please welcome the host of Miz TV. Names like many others before him by Bray side. I'm Michael Cole. He's Corey Graves. And Corey, we saw a very eyes. Miz has continued to unravel as a result of his encounter. What happened last week, he was an emotional wreck. The Miz was so fun to be had. He challenged Kofi Kingston to a matchup and no game.
Miz's frustrations would get the best of him against Kofi. He snapped.
Yeah, Miz lost it in frustration. If Kingston became his target, and listen to the WWE. Well, very angered response from the Miz.
Welcome to Miz. In the incident with Kofi Kingston, people have said, look, I was having a bad day. And Kofi came up with all his positivity and he was trying to cheer me up. Sometimes when someone tells you to smile, you just want to punch. Please do not cheer that because I let my emotions, my heart to Kofi Kingston. I am sorry. But I have been going through a lot this month. 18-month-old daughter. And championship, I failed to gain an opportunity to do that. And that is the return, someone that I consider a brother. TV history, ladies and gentlemen, get up, of sexy Sean.
Return of John Morrison. It's been just over 8 years since Miz said it. Great friends. They were once a former tag team champion.
In future, you've got to look to the past. If you're the Miz, there is no one better. It is good to see John Morrison back on Smackdown.
Oh, yeah, right. Welcome back. Trust me, I overuse this word a lot, but this is truly the same WWE ring, the greatest tag team of the 21st universe has forgotten about the three-time Intercontinental Champion. Have done what we call in the showbiz a
I am John Morrison.
This is parkour style at its...
The time is now.
Miz and Morrison have won the titles.
We are the in crowd. We are the greatest tag team. I'm your Friday Night Delight.
From the bottom of my heart, welcome back.
Back at Miz sitting here under the lights with you, to be honest. That filming a WWE Chronicle documentary leading up to my return by a bunch of Pomeranians, small dogs only, because the show only can have the epic. But after I was on the bump, I come to think. So I come up again, and I realized that I'm disappointed. You're my friend. That the guy? I mean, I know you don't want to talk about it. For 15 years than anybody else on the roster. WWE superstar, but he worked his way into becoming a fourth favorite wrestler. But because Miz has of that hard work, but for all of you. You ever been in the ring? Can you guys imagine what you guys would do? Yeah.
Be sour! Clap for your world of power!
It's way too far. Nobody invited Kofi Kingston or Big E to be... I was enjoying...
Pancakes to you, but it's hard to do with this microphone in my hand, okay? We gonna get to it, man. Who
Who are you trying to fool? Are you seriously trying to blame the WWE Universe for turning...
That we bought that cockamamie apology as the back end of the human centipede.
If you would have just stopped at, I had a bad day, but instead you come, look, if you would have just come out here and stopped and I had a bad day, you were right.
That would have been respectable. You know what I respect? For 6 months. Title in all the WWE for 6 months. I also respect that you didn't go after that WWE Championship, the thing that you prestige.
Oh, that's what you respect. Okay. Once again, and that was clear. What's also clear to me is that you, Miz, changing based on what you guys have said here tonight, these backhanded comments you to obnoxious annoyance, is that the people are correct 100%.
Coming up next, Kofi Kingston and The Miz, the rematch, live. Bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. We are back as we get set for Kofi Kingston versus The Miz, one-on-one here. Something about, because you were very critical of the WWE fans moments ago as this matchup. The Miz with this complete change in attitude.
Like, The Miz is always The Miz. That's the one thing that you can say with certainty about. Did you see what he was going through? We got the Fiend sneaking into his house, creeping around. Well, you got to be there for your friends when they need you.
Please stop badgering our guest. Well, the greatest tag team of the 21st century, but in this day and age, some people, Mr. Morrison.
Right, you got to remember 7-time champions over here. And I'm gonna put ECW champion, 3-time Intercontinental champion.
Big E, who the best tag team in history is, he's going to say New Day. We're going to run the next decade, I guess. Good to be back.
John, the one thing I do want to point out, well,
like I said, this is a whole new decade, and maybe New Day should same old pancakes,
look at this.
a lot of the same old stuff.
Come on, get out of there. Almost had him in a kill.
That was a thing. We don't talk about
Man, I missed that.
Right.
That was in my time away.
He's
still at his peak.
So.
You're still at your peak. So are the Miz and I, which is why I'm
both pouting, crying, and whining. Ooh, kick right.
Kofi do when Randy Orton accosted his family. You lose his temper a little bit, so you don't know what he's going through. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Look, I'm the GOAT for a reason. One of the greatest of all time. Right now, Kofi is digging.
Former WWE champion, but when Kofi was champ for those 6 months, Biggie.
Back elbow! Hold up, don't miss the back elbow. My man still got it. He got spring, and it's a brotherhood. When Kofi becomes world champion, we all became what I applauded.
That's the difference between the Miz and I and the New Day. We both.
Out suicide dive. Miz taken out by Kingston. His face.
Here we go, Kofi. Keep cooking on him, baby.
Up a Big E. On the WWE Network, and Kofi Kingston takes on The Miz tonight in Rumble match history.
Kofi Kingston responsible for some of the most Rumble match itself. You know he would love to add that to his resume.
Yeah, this is a rematch. We're joining us at the announce table on commentary before side for this part of the matchup. Kingston now exploding and building momentum, looking for a big 2020 boom drop delivered to Kofi Kingston.
For The Miz, 2020 could
season fair of Miz and misses at the end of the month on the U.S.
Great counter blocking Kofi's trouble in paradise attempt. Miz driving both of his.
Great agility off the top rope, cross body. Here's the lateral. What a DDT by Miz into the cover. Isn't enough to put
the incredible agility of Kofi Kingston from the middle ropes in the process.
You know, in WWE Backstage Tuesday nights on FS1, respect in being the guy here in WWE. That fans, perhaps that's one of the reasons his attitude's changing.
Finale, no.
Kingston rolling up Miz, much like last week. Does he get it? His shoulders down for the win. Isn't enough? And oh no, and a kick out again tonight on Friday Night Smackdown.
It's blatantly obvious since whether he feels disrespected, whether he feels confused, frustrated, whatever.
Right to the knee that he injured earlier on in the matchup. In Miz folk mission. Miz again into the corner with the high nerve him well. And now Kofi looking to climb.
Beautiful, beautiful counter by Miz. It sustained a great deal of damage to his knee.
Miz trying rope. Big E. And he gets there, and it's going to force the break.
Buying himself a few moments to the outside. Big E realizes.
Oh, look out, Morrison! Kingston distracted, skull-crushing finale.
Here is
dangerous than ever with John Morrison around.
No reason to. Confidence is boosted with one of his longest, oldest friends by his side. Canny athleticism possessed by John Morrison. Cannon allowing Miz to slam the door shut with a skull.
Miz and Morrison celebrate here tonight as we look at Sasha Banks. Their deeply rooted personal issues come to a head tonight.
Hands on the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. It all goes down tonight on
Closer. I want to tell you something.
Yowie wowie!
That felt good. Special. But not everyone is worthy of it. Whatever the opposite of love is, and I can't say I blame him. Look, kid, I'm going to shoot straight. Because first, he just wanted you. Is the end. Then, and now, he just wants to hurt you. See you real soon. I love you.
We're really glad that you're our friend.
and more. WWE Backstage, hosted by WWE Hall of Famer, including this week's special guest, the Usos.
And you know what? It's all gonna start tonight. With your match, I'm gonna be Mandy. What? Sorry. Yes, I'm so ready. And I'll meet you there. All right, it's gonna be great. I'll see you there.
Ladies
and gentlemen, I have one question for you. Clap along. It goes like this. There we go, I see ya. Roman Reigns, anything to say? He's gonna lose like Randy H. about Eric Rowan. Whatever, it's gotta be pretty horrifying to look. Next tape. Thinks the roster is unworthy. Well, Brock, it's easy to hide behind that. Never here. To a guy like one, I've got a personality. So when I beat him for the title door, but first I'm gonna show him what WWE stands for. Thank you for walking with Alliance.
My man, we got the Royal Rumble match coming up. You know what I mean? We can't get distracted.
Hi guys. I know I hurt your feelings when I let Dolph Ziggler step on your mom's fruitcake. Anything, and I should have said something, so I just want to apologize. Mom's fruitcake, but I made you this. But I have a match right now, so enjoy.
I wouldn't trust me.
WWE Royal Rumble. It's available right now on Apple Music.
The following contest is happening by Nikki Cross, Alexa. One-on-one action here tonight. We're 2 weeks from Sunday. It's the Royal Rumble. Realize what's at stake at the Rumble.
But nothing can get between us. Exactly.
We've seen how the Royal Rumble match has affected friendships in the past.
Well, listen, if Nikki Cross Bliss is intent on winning the entire thing, or else why show up?
Mandy Rose hopes it's going to be her new skincare line, Amorose, which comes out in February with Otis.
Listen, Mandy Rose is as beautiful inside as she is esteemed, because let's face it, the world can be cruel, but Mandy Rose sure is.
What are you going to do in this match? Your allegiance is definitely going neutral. Switzerland. Okay, great. I'm that. Did you see Otis's face when Mandy Rose presented them with
jaw about hit the floor?
He was speechless in that they're going to be a part of the Royal Rumble match 2 weeks from Sunday. History will be made yet again as the road to WrestleMania begins.
To encounter the goddess. Stand up to Bliss.
Shoulder tack.
Oh, and a fury right on the jaw of Mandy Rose.
And a multi-time women's champion. Nice drop toe hold by Alexa Bliss. Bliss champion as Mandy buries her in the corner, spine first and out.
Most powerful superstars on the women's roster as Bliss is finding out. Smart move by Bliss to just take a second, recompose herself.
Driving Mandy into the floor.
Multiple-time women's champion, but wait a second.
Mandy Rose delivering a knee right to the face. Here's Mandy into the cover. Gonna hook
up a massive victory.
And look at Mandy Rose here. Of course, building momentum toward the Royal Rumble match, trying to get in line perhaps.
29 other superstars. You need your confidence to be at an all-time high. Everybody else in the ring. Alexa Bliss doing her best to fight out of the...
Looks on.
Both competitors with the same idea twice in a row.
Alexa able to counter, however. And Bliss, both women down, center of the ring.
On one another.
And now, a couple of clotheslines by Bliss, and here comes Alexa.
Mandy Rose needs to avoid the right hand of Alexa Bliss. Insult to injury.
Otis wandering down the rolls up. Bliss, shoulders down. Mandy Rose with the win off the display. Well, nonetheless, whatever it is, inadvertent help from Otis, you think? Well, nonetheless, still as they take on King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler.
And the monster Nakamura get these hands. Strowman, Shinsuke.
Lacey Evans, finally, she gets her hands on the boss. Smackdown. It is a reigning Fox, and in a matter of moments, we will see the return of the Uso, a deep-rooted personal rivalry.
Bring it personal.
The following contest is a women's division match. Scheduled. Lacy Evans. Progressive.
You are act slightly less than ladylike towards Sasha.
Lacey Evans. Sasha and Bailey drag Lacey's daughter. Stripe for Sasha. Got her name on it here tonight. And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts. Tonight between Lacy and Sasha. A key matchup.
Got mind games right out of the gate. Banks making
Lacy, hello. I know. You can understand. Sasha is in a real city, Los Angeles. The only reason I'm here is because I'm the Smackdown women.
Sasha Banks failed to show up here tonight. Sasha Banks and people like Lacey Evans, because while anytime, anywhere, especially in the... You know that? Oh, yeah! And Sasha Banks is clearly nothing but a nasty and not here fighting champion. How about you come on out here and face me?
You can pander to these people all you want, but I ain't your snot-nosed kid. And I ain't have...
Well, Lacey Evans has heard enough. She's stubborn to a fault, but she's not going to back down, and she's not going to take that.
Her aggressions with Sasha Banks. My advice to Banks, stay gone.
To provoke and to try to probe her.
We're about to find out.
Go home.
I know, come on, calm down.
Said about Sasha may stand true for Bailey as well. Stay away from Lacy.
No, Lacy wants the title.
Now this is very personal, as is the unit where the Fiend Bray Wyatt defends against Daniel Bryan. It took a next step. Corbin and Ziggler to take on now the legal man.
Daniel Bryan looking to close the door.
Bryan capitalized.
welcome my guest who will be challenging the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Daniel earlier wanted to change you, and now he wants to hurt you.
Huh? First, he wants me to remember. Well, even though it's been... What the Fiend doesn't like is that I remember outsmarting him. Feel different? But what the Fiend doesn't like is that he changed me. The Fiend says he wants to hurt me. I have no doubt that he will. Not mentally. And here's what he doesn't say. He also is that he knows that I know. I'm gonna do it for the Universal Championship.
Dude, over here, man. Hey, I'm your biggest fan. I need to tell you that you're right. The Fiend is beatable. But to the Fiend is...
Remember, kids, snitches get stitched.
It's got to start getting to Daniel Bryan. And here comes the monster among...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
His intentions very, very clear. Braun has his eyes on the reigning Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.